Well. Scotty Games here, guys. Listen, we've had massive problems with the old WCW 2001 save. I've totally messed it up. Basically lost all the videos. There wasn't many, I think there was about 7 or 8 of them, so we're going to have to start again, troops. So we're going to have to try and do it the right way this time. So I'm really sorry about that. So yes, we'll start again. We'll do most of the same storylines, but we'll tweak things now and here. So I'm really sorry about that. So we're going to start actually by the Big Bang. So this is WCW 2001. So the scenario is that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff has both bought the company instead of Vince McMahon. So just imagine Bischoff and Hogan buying it. This is what I have in my mind that could work. I don't know. So anyway, let's have a look. So let's have a look first off at the commentators. So Tony Schiavone, Bobby Heenan and Roddy Piper will be the commentators for the pay-per-views. For Nitro, which will be Tuesday nights, so Nitro will be coming back. It's only going to be Tony Schiavone and Bobby Heenan, I think. Or I may throw in Piper, or maybe like somebody like Scott Hudson or something. So yeah, we'll just see what happens there. But for now, on the pay-per-views, I think it would be cool to have Schiavone, Heenan and Piper. I think the three would be really good together, especially Heenan and Piper. They, like, for what I remember for the old days, they two really played off each other well. But I don't think Heenan likes Schiavone in real life, does he? So yeah, this is it. Don't know what else to show you. We'll show you some of the roster that we've brought in if you want. I've never done that before, did I? So as you can see, we're going to have like some young guys mixed with some older guys. So of course, like, we've got CM Punk, Colt Cabana. We've brought in guys like Too Cold Scorpio, Francine, Hack, just the usual kind of guys. Got Kid Cash there. See Jamie Dundee, Low Key, the FBI, Guido, Kid Cash, Sabu, Tajiri, Tommy Dreamer and stuff. So I never done that before actually. Rob Van Dam obviously came in, so I've obviously, like, before I tried to hide everything, but now I'm thinking, what's the point in hiding things? This is the roster I'm going to be working with. Shane McMahon, I mean, the save that I'm using, it is actually supposed to be a Shane McMahon kind of save, but I'm not going to be using Shane McMahon. Maybe in the future I might, but to be fair, I'm going to keep this Hogan and Bischoff at the moment and see how it goes. But maybe Shane can come in at some point in the future, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. So anyway, Vampiro has returned to the company. So anyway, let's just go to the Big Bang. Let's go to the first show. Apologies if it's not good, guys, but basically this has got to be the first show for the new WCW, you could say. We're not going to have any pre-show matches. There's no point. In fact, I might throw in a pre-show match actually. Why not? So we'll just do that like a standard one-on-one match. Put Too Cold Scorpio in a pre-show match. We'll put him up against Jindrak, yeah. We'll go 7 minutes. We'll just have Scorpio win clean. So we'll do that. That'll do. Right, so let's just go to the show. Hope you guys are ready. And I'm really sorry about the picture on YouTube, the thumbnail. It's all going to be totally AI related, man. Some of the pictures that I've been printing out, man, have been funny as fuck. So anyway, let's go to it. Let's see how we get on here. So let's start the show. The potential issues are guys like Jamie Noble and stuff are being used too much, but I don't know why. But anyway, never mind. Let's just go to the show and see what happens. So, it's a poor pre-show match. Tuchel Scorpio defeated Mark Jindrak with a moonsault leg drop. So, it's good to see the commentary is in green. A few gimmicks have been made. Scorpio's gangster gimmicks got an initial rating of awful, which isn't good. Excuse me. Segment rating 49. Anyway, it doesn't matter about that. It's only a pre-show match. Right, so here we go. So the show opens up. Fireworks blast the arena with the WCW logo in a more modern style. Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff walk to the ring with a remix of the NWO theme playing. Hogan says, "What you gonna do when a new CCW, when a new WCW runs wild on you, brother?" But let's get things nice and sparkling clear. This is not about bringing back the past or a nostalgia trip. This is about building a new future. The Big Bang is where it all begins again. This is not for me or Eric. This is for you fans, the boys in the back, and for the wrestling business brothers. I'm not stepping into the ring anymore, but trust me, I will be watching every move made by every star in that locker room. So Bischoff then said, "That's right, Hulk, because this isn't just back, it's reborn. We are here to shake things up. We are signing new talent, giving new opportunities, and yes, every title will be on the line tonight." Hogan says, "We are not looking for paper champions. We are looking for workhorses and the next generation of icons. If you want a shot, you have to earn it. There will be no politics in WCW, brothers." Bischoff said, "That even includes you, Hulkster." Bischoff smirks. "At this time, I would like to bring out Booker T." So, that got a 79, which is good. A lot of greens there. It deserved better commentary. Oh god, that's no good. So yeah, I'll need to look into this. So, next segment. I've got a 79 anyway, so let's bring out Booker T. I should have actually done this together, man, but fuck it. Doesn't matter, does it? So Booker T comes out holding both the World Heavyweight belt and the United States belt. Bischoff said, "Okay, Booker, first of all, I would like to congratulate you on being a double champion. But I hope you understand that it's bad for business for one man to hold two top championships. So that is why I think you should do the right thing and relinquish your WCW United States title." Booker T says, "Are you serious? Do you know how hard I work?" Can't he do Booker T? He's like, "Do you know how hard I worked to earn both these belts, sucker? There is no way in hell I'm just going to hand over any of these belts, man." Hogan says, "Let me jump in here, brothers. Eric, I think you're being a little cruel on this one. Booker T earned both these belts and should at least defend them rather than hand one over." Bischoff says, "Okay, Booker T, you will defend your United States title tonight against Mike Awesome." "Hey, I got no problem with that, man." Bischoff says, "You will also defend your WCW heavyweight title against Lance Storm in tonight's main event." Booker looks pissed off at Bischoff. He says nothing but gives Eric an evil stare. Hogan then says, "Let's talk about right now. It's time for a cruiserweight title ladder match between three competitors." So that got a 75 rating. They're all like, yeah, Booker T's the flavour of the month. Nice. So, good start so far. The crowd are hot. So, in a bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Shane Helms defeated Kid Cash, Jamie Noble and Chavo Guerrero Jr. in a ladder match. In 1338, when Shane Helms retrieved the item, the match was designed so that the wrestlers could go out and try and steal the show. Shane Helms makes defense number one of the WCW Cruiserweight title. I got a 65, wrestling 57, crowd 31, so segment rating overall was 65, which is still good. Helms is also the flavour of the month. Fucking hell, man. Chavo getting a 60, Helms 67. Yeah, pretty decent, man. Got the crowd buzzing, which is good. So, yeah, congratulations to Shane Helms. So, next segment. So after the match, the lights go out for around 20 seconds. They come back on and we see Rob Van Dam sitting on top of the ladder, posing to the fans. He performs his famous Rob Van Dam pose, and the crowd join in. He didn't do well without a script to follow. I don't know, I think I've made an arse of that. He's not had anything to say, but that was like, do you remember when TNA 2010, when Jeff Hardy just appeared on top of the fucking cage? That's like kind of that scenario. So RVD, yeah, 65 rating, WCW debut. So then DDP arrives into the building and is confronted by WCW interviewer Stacy Keibler. Stacy said, "Hey Diamond, can I have a few words?" DDP says, "Piss off, there's a few words, but hey, you know what, while I'm here, let me say a few things that I want to get off my chest. Hogan and Bischoff have brought back WCW, that's great. Us wrestlers who are still under contract get to keep our jobs, that's also great. But I was not even invited onto the show, that's not great." Stacy said, "You're telling us you were not even invited?" DDP says, "I can tell this is the first time you have been an interviewer, but you've got a lot of work to do, babe. I wasn't contacted or asked to compete on this show, and I want to know why. I have been in WCW for a long damn time, and I feel I deserve answers on what my place is on this roster. So Hogan, Bischoff, you better be ready to answer." DDP storms into the building like a man possessed. Oof. 75 rating. Nice. Good show so far. So, in a good match, Booker T defeated Mike Awesome in 12 minutes by pinfall with a scissors kick. The match was designed to be a car crash style stunt show. I don't know why. I had to do that because that's like part of the deal kind of thing that the game wants me to do. So, Booker T makes defense number 1 of the United States title. Awesome was off his game. Got the crowd buzzing. I got a 72. So well done, Booker T, defending his first title, but he's got to defend the other title later. 72, that's good. So, we're backstage now in the office of Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff. Hogan says, "You have to respect Booker T. Mike Awesome is one tough cookie, brother. I can't wait till this Tuesday night when Nitro returns. It's going to be awesome, brother." Suddenly DDP storms into the office. Bischoff gets a fright and stands in the corner whilst Hogan takes off his sunglasses and looks DDP straight in the eye. Hogan says, "Problem?" DDP starts shouting, "Let me get this straight. You didn't get in touch for me to be here tonight. What's the matter? You don't think I am a star anymore?" Bischoff says, "Hey, don't you dare barge in here like that again. In case you don't know, this is a business. We need to make room for fresh blood, for real stars. You're just not box office draw, you once were." DDP then says, You used to beg for me to carry this damn company on my back when the ratings were down. Now you two assholes think you can shove me aside like I'm yesterday's news. I carried this company on my back whilst you two jackasses played politics. Hogan, you've had more comebacks than a yo-yo, and you will have the nerve to judge me." Hogan says, "Brother, it's not personal. You're just not what WCW needs right now. Time to step aside and let the new era run wild, brother." "You want a new era? Fine, but you're not going to bury me and call it progress. I may not be as young as I used to be, but believe me, I'll be louder than ever before. You try to erase me, and I'll write myself back in." Bischoff then says, "You're walking a fine line, Page." So then DDP just leaves the office angry. So I got a 72. Nice, a few greens in there, and the storyline progressed, which is good. I'll need to make more storylines. Next segment. Oh, that's not good. So we see clips of Sabu. The video really hypes up his most extreme moments. We see writing saying coming soon in giant letters. So Sabu is coming soon to WCW. So, a poor match. Naturalborn Thrillers defeated Romeo and Skipper in 8:41 when Sean O'Hare pinned Kid Romeo with a senton bomb. The Naturalborn Thrillers make defence number 1 at the WCW World Tag Team titles. Kid Romeo was a weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else in the ring. So, I just thought every title was going to be on the line, so I better put the tag team titles on the line. So, O'Hare was off his game, but yeah. But he did show a hot new move, which is good, and he's the flavour of the month. Next segment. So, Stacy Keibler is backstage with Rob Van Dam. Oh my goodness, Rob, the fans gave you a crazy ovation. Does this mean you're now in WCW? RVD says, you are correct, Stacy. Yes, the whole fucking show is now Mr. Tuesday Night. This Tuesday on Nitro, I make my WCW in-ring debut. I'm not here just to make the numbers. I'm here to win, win, and win. No one can get in my way. Suddenly, CM Punk walks into the shot. He looks RVD up and down and just and walks off. RVD says, nice to meet you too. So, is there a wee storyline there building up? Who knows? But I got a 28. Damn! Punk's debuted his straight edge gimmick. Yeah. So, let's go to Punk's match. He beats Glenn Gilberti, aka the Disco Inferno, with a top rope pedigree. Got a 55 rating. Punk's getting better at his gimmick. He got a 40. Yeah, he's doing well. Yep, that's good. Next segment. So, the commentators discuss the next match. Tony Schiavone says, well guys, the next match was supposed to be a singles match between Kidman and Kanyon, but I have just been told that DDP has just been added into this match, so it will now be a triple threat match. Heenan says, why don't I get told these things? I'm a broadcast journalist. Piper says, you're nothing but a weasel. And there we go. So it looks like Hogan and Bischoff want to see how DDP's going to do. And he's going to do well because he's just beat Kidman and Kanyon and he pinned Kidman with a diamond cutter. So Kidman was a weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. He got the crowd hotter, white hot, that's good. Segment rating of 69. I wouldn't mind. Crowd rating 56. Wrestling rating 63. So DDP proving his worth here. Obviously they're looking at DDP as if he's too old and can't. They're basically just testing to see if he still has what it takes. 69 anyway. So let's go to the main event. It's a superb match. Booker T defeats Lance Storm with a bookend. Booker T makes defense number 1 of the WCW World Heavyweight title. The wrestling rating got a 73, crowd rating 62, and it overall got a 68. Booker T benefited from flavour of the month. Absolutely amazing. Love it. So Booker T defends both his titles successfully. So after the match, Booker T's celebrating in the ring, holding both his belts. Hogan and Bischoff appear on the rampway. Bischoff says, cut the music. Listen, Booker, you were good tonight, but things are only going to get harder for you from now on. This Tuesday on Nitro, you will have to defend both those belts again against opponents of myself and Hulk's choosing. Hogan said, it's nothing personal, brother, but WCW is going to be a special place in pro wrestling, and that means you will have the best challengers. See you at Nitro, guys. The show ends with Booker T in the ring still celebrating but looking concerned at what was just said. Hulk Hogan was superb with it, worth script. Nice. 75 rating. I've got a funny feeling this could be a good show, which I'm really hopeful it will be. 62, is that all? Fucking hell, man. Right, okay, storylines, okay. They don't have enough storylines, so basically I need to make more storylines. I'm quite shocked at that. I thought I was going to get more than a 62, but it will do. fine, I'm not interested in that. Not interested. And I'm not doing a scrum. Not on the first fucking show. My name's no Tony Khan. Let's see. So, there we go, guys. Let's see what the cunts thought of the match. So, the viewing figures for Big Bang was 1,597 odds. That's good. The buy rate 319. Not bad. So we're now preparing for Nitro. Let's see if we can strike a deal, guys. We should be able to, because I did in the last one. So let's... Right, okay, so we'll go broadcasting. We'll then go... all broadcasters will then go... We'll negotiate, yes. Let's have a look. We'll go FX. See if we can get Nitro back on FX. So we'll negotiate a new deal for WCW Nitro. Let's try and get 2 years. Okay, let's get 1 year. Try and get even the late night. Yeah, late night 49, 10% to company. That's fine. Let's just do that. Propose a deal. So there we go. WCW will be on FX starting from Tuesday nights. I don't know when the videos will be posted, so let's just make sure, modify it. It will be live on a Tuesday, 1 show at a time, 2 hours. Perfect. So there we go, guys. WCW is officially back. Tell me please what you thought of the show. I know it's not great, but it's just a start, you know, it's the first video. Let's see how we go. So please get in touch, guys, like and stuff like that. Oh, there appears to be tension between Raven and Taka Michinoku. There was a huge row between... That's who I would love to bring. I want to bring Raven in. That's who I'd really love to bring in. I think he's the one I'd love to bring in. So here we go. Nitro. That'll be the next video. We'll have a quick look to see. We'll not give anyone the night off. We'll do the automatic choices. We'll need to fix out the announcers, obviously, which we will do. No booker meeting. Let's have a look at the locker room incident. So DDP was in fine form, keeping everyone in a great mood with his hilarious road stories. Great. Bischoff caused heat backstage with a mean-spirited rip he pulled on Sean Stasiak that nearly led to a fight breaking out. Johnny Ace chose to report. Oh God. Sabu came to you backstage with an angle idea. It has been automatically added. That's cool. I might work with him. Colt Cabana came to you backstage with an angle idea. And that's basically it. Will not be addressed in the locker room. So yeah. As I was saying, guys, please let me know in the comments what I should do different, or, you know, I'm just happy to be playing the game again. Right, so we'll do, obviously, Shivani. We'll do Heenan. I don't know, should I do Piper? Or I'll just keep him for pay-per-views. I might keep him for pay-per-views just now. I'll put Scott Hudson in. Why not? Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and take care of yourselves.